Now, back to the lesson.
Now look at this question. Now this is angle 20 degrees. This here is x. Now you're asked to find x. Now if you look at this, let's assume that this is A, this is B. And because there's a dot here, it's O. That is, it's the center. So it means that AB is the diameter. So we have established that. Now, a line goes from A, stops at the circumference. Let's call this C. Stops at C, which is a point on the circumference. A line comes from B, which is the other end of the diameter, stops at D also, and that forms an angle, and that angle is on the circumference. So it means that AB, which is the diameter, is subtending an angle on the circumference. So ABC, that's a triangle. There are three angles in a triangle. We already know that ACB is 90, it's a right angle. We know that ABC is 20. So we are left to find X. So, and we know that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So we have X plus 20 plus 90. But if you were not aware that angle subtended by the diameter at the circumference of a circle is 90, you may not have known what to do, but now we know. So the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So let's write that 180 degrees. So X 20 plus 90 is 110 degrees. That's 180 degrees. So X is going to be 180 degrees, 110 degrees, and that's 70 degrees. So X is 70 degrees. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's look at one more before we go. If we have a circle and we have a point A and a point B, passes through the center O. So we're trying to get this question down, and this is angle X. This is 34 degrees. This is 61 degrees. And we have to find angle X. What's going to be angle X? The first thing we need to do is that let's label this side angle C, and let's assume that the whole diagram is just triangle ABC. So if that's the case, it's going to be this. Remember, line AB is the diameter because it's passing through center O. So if this is 34, this is definitely going to be 90 because this point C is on the circumference of the circle. So we already know that's 90 degrees. So with that, we can always get what this side is. So what's that side? That side is going to be 34 plus 90 plus, let's assume that's y, because y is equal to 180 degrees. And 34 plus 90 is 124 degrees plus y is 180 degrees, and y is going to be 180 degrees minus 124 degrees, and that gives us 56 degrees. So we already know that this angle here is 56 degrees. Now we have, let's call this point B. So we have that point B. BBC is forming another triangle so that we can get angle X. Angle X. This is 61 degrees. This is X, and this is 56. So, sum of angles in a triangle. This is D, this is B, and this is C. We have to bring that out to help us. So, sum of angles is X plus 61 plus 56 is 180 degrees. So X plus 117 is equal to 180 degrees. X is 180 degrees minus 117 degrees. And that is...
Thanks for learning with Vima Academy. To stay ahead in your studies and join our community of successful students, check out vimalearning.com. You can also find daily study hacks on our Instagram and TikTok at Vima Learning. Don't forget to like and subscribe to simplify your learning journey